Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a weekly plan with me for this next coming week. This is like the most exciting week of the whole year because it's finally here. We are getting married Saturday, November 7th. I am super excited for this day. This week is just going to be so much fun. I'm hoping that it just flies by to the weekend. I can't wait. So, festivities for the wedding will start Thursday evening and go all through the weekend. So, once we get through the first part of the week, we are home free to the weekend. So I'm super excited, but let's go ahead and get this laid down. So for this week, I wanted a kit that was still like fallish. I wanted something that incorporated fall, but I also wanted something that looked a little more wedding-y, like looked more white. I didn't want something that was super colorful or anything. I wanted something that looked like it could work for a wedding. So this is what I chose to use. I'm going to be using a Sticker Me Happy kit. This is kit 121, and I chose this because it does have the little pumpkin and like fall piece, but it also is really light colored, lots of white, lots of pastels. So I think this will look really pretty. So I've got that sheet. I have this extra sheet that has the little checklists, some skinny washi, and then the strip header. So like always, we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to start with the strip header. So I just always start with sticking my dates on here before I lay the strip header down so that I don't have to flip to my monthly view to see what the dates are. So, like I was saying, our festivities start on Thursday for the wedding. On Thursday afternoon, me and I guess I should say my bridesmaids and I, not me and my bridesmaids. My bridesmaids and I are all going to go get our nails done. So that's super exciting. And then Friday night we have our rehearsal dinner. And then of course Saturday is the day of the wedding. So all day Saturday will be wedding festivity fun things. So super excited. I can't believe it's finally here. I remember like when we got engaged around this time. We got engaged November 9th. So as of this next Monday, we would have been engaged for a year. So we won't have been engaged for quite a year once we get married. But I remember like right after we got engaged, just thinking, you know, I'm not going to make it. Like that is so far away. I want the wedding to be here now. And now that it's here, I'm just so excited. It is definitely worth the wait. So super excited for that. But we've got to get through this weekend and the rest of this week first. And I'm sure that will not be an easy task. We still have a lot that needs to be done. Not necessarily for the wedding, but for the house. We're still working on it. So still lots of things that need to happen before we are like fully ready to say that we are married and in our house and just living life together. So I don't think our house is going to be done in time for us to move in like right after the wedding. But I'm hoping that we should be done by Thanksgiving. I don't see why in the world we would not. All of our painting is done, except for some of the trim work around the windows. And then we've got to get baseboards in. We're finishing up flooring either tonight or tomorrow. We're going to get cabinets for the kitchen tonight and put those in, hopefully this weekend. So we should be cutting it really close to being able to come straight back from our honeymoon, tie up loose ends, and move in. But we'll see. We've kind of both agreed that it's just going to happen when God wants it to happen. We keep saying like, oh, by this date we'll be in, and then that doesn't happen. So he and I have both just agreed that once God's ready for us to move in, we will move in. And until that time comes, we will not be moving in. Okay. I struggle with this part. I'm trying to line this up with this line, but as well with that part. And then stick this one up here as well. I feel like that's a little bit too crooked for my liking. All right, we'll deal with that. All right, so I'm gonna stick my weekend banner on. I wish I had something cute that said like wedding day or something like that, but I do not. So we're just going to deal with the normal weekend banner. It'll be okay. It's still an exciting weekend. for this, I just try to line it up as best I can with that first line. That looks good to me. I'm gonna leave it like that. Now, let's see, I need to put in something down here. Let's see what we've got. I'm gonna use this pink one. 3, count up 3, put this down. This is where I'm gonna write my videos for the week. Where's my, here we go. Now just use this little this week sticker. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna also use this little blue one, greenish blue, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just gonna stick it up here at the top and put to do over it. Okay, so that's all set up. I'm not gonna write anything in there yet. I'm gonna go ahead and move on over to Skinny Washi for laying down school. This is not wanting to peel off of here without tearing. There we go. So I have school on Monday from 7 to 11. Just stick that down. I'm not working this Wednesday just because I figured that there would be things to get done for the wedding, so I took that Wednesday off. But I do still have to go to school all day Thursday and Friday. So I'm going to put it until 3:30 on Thursday. I'll probably stick it down till 3:30 on Friday, but I'm going to try and leave like as soon as the kids are gone, just so that we can kick off the weekend. Okay. Nope, I don't like the way that looks. Let's move it over a little bit. I like to be able to see a little bit of the black line that's right beside it, but that's just a personal preference. Okay, so now that we got that down, I'm going to pick out what I'm going to use for that. I think I'm going to use these little arrows, and we'll just use a different color for each one. So I'm going to start with this light blue-green color. Then I will use the pink. It won't come off of there that way. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on that end, but there we go. And finally, the blue, or the dark blue, I should say. All right, so now we got those stuck down. I need to see exactly what's going on for this week. So, I did finally get this laid down. So if you guys have not seen my November plan with me, definitely check it out. It is up and ready for you guys. So y'all can look at that whenever you have time. So let's see, I have a 2:30. Why did I make it so late? That stinks. I have a 2:30 appointment on Monday. And I'm just going to use one of these skinny, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to use a regular size because that probably will take, the appointment itself won't take long, but I always end up having to wait like an hour for the doctor to even make it to the room. So we're just going to do that. The no school, we have our Lowe's delivery on Tuesday, which I will mark in a minute. My nail appointment is at 5:30 with the girls. So I'm going to mark that on Thursday night. Can I do this with one hand? That's the question. That doesn't look bad. Cool beans. And then our rehearsal dinner is at 6. So, you know what? I'm not going to use this for that. For our rehearsal dinner, I'm going to use one of these cute ones. That starts at 6. And then our wedding, I'm just going to stick this up here at the top around like 8 or so, because that is our wedding day. Super excited for that. All right, and then on Sunday, around the same time, actually, I'm not even gonna put that. I'm not gonna put anything on Sunday. We'll be on our honeymoon, but we're gonna leave Saturday night and go like halfway to where we're going and stay in a hotel. So I'm not even gonna put anything on Sunday. All right. Let's think. I need to put down that the Lowe's delivery is on Tuesday. Tuesday is also election day, so make sure you guys go vote. So I am planning on voting Tuesday. I tried, you guys, I tried the early voter thing. Because I'm fine going somewhere to vote. Like, I have no problem doing that. I don't feel uncomfortable going to my precinct to vote like normal, or early voting. Our early voting, though, waiting time was like hours long, and I was not about to be for that. I could not. So I'm going to go to my precinct on my normal day and hope for the best there. So that's what we're doing. So we will be doing that early Tuesday morning, but I also want to mark, I don't know why I said that twice back to back. That was really weird. I'm going to mark our Lowe's delivery. And I don't really know what time they're coming, so I'm just going to put it up here at 6. Obviously I know they're not going to be there at 6 a.m., but I'm not quite sure what time, so I just need to be there to let them in. All right, so we've got that going. What's next? We don't have anything on Wednesday, I don't think. No. Awesome. I feel like I'm missing something. Something needs to be put in and I'm missing it. And I don't know what it is. I feel like I should put something over here for our honeymoon. I just don't know what. I also have all of this skinny washi. So I think I wonder if it would look okay to put a skinny washi like for the whole day on Saturday and then do the same thing on Sunday. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to use this little one though. And I'm just going to pull this side back up of this and stick it like right here. I'm just going to put that back down. And I'll just cut it off down here at the end. Perfect. I do feel like I need to let that tuck back under though, just to make it look its best. Okay. All right, and I'm gonna do the same thing for Sunday. I'm just gonna mark, I wonder if I started up here, how far I would make it. We're so close to the end. I wonder if I could make this little teeny tiny one pumpkin work down here. I should have like used some little tweezers for this one or something. My fingers are definitely too big. And I'm just gonna let it tuck under completely instead of trying to cut that little tiny, tiny piece off. All right, I like that. And so then up here at the top, instead of using another one of these, I'm just going to use this dark blue one and just write honeymoon on it. All right, perfect. I like that a lot better. That looks a lot better. Okay, so now that we've got all of that done, I guess I'm going to go back in with the pen because we don't really have a lot happening. Oh, I can mark payday because this week will be a payday. Not that it will matter because we'll be super busy, I'm sure, Friday night. So I don't know if I'll get to film things, but either way. And I am going to use my day off sticker on Wednesday. Typically, I would go to work on Wednesdays, but I took this day off. So while I've got it, I'm going to use it. I'm also going to use my no school sticker because we don't have school on Tuesday. My elementary school I'm in doesn't, and we also don't have classes on Tuesday. So that's probably why I feel like I'm missing something, because typically we would have class on Tuesday nights, and we do not. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's all that I need to put down for that. So what I'm going to do now is go back in with the pen. All right, so I'm just going to write in my days down here. I've got to figure out exactly what my plan is to put up for each day, but I will be figuring that out later. So 7 to 11 school. That feels really weird to write. Then at 2:30, I have a follow-up appointment. I'm just going to put Lowe's delivery since I don't really know what time they will be bringing out our appliances. All right. And then, oh, down here we have our 6 o'clock rehearsal dinner. And this is our wedding day. I wish I could write super pretty, but I can't. So it's just going to look like normal. That's our wedding day. And then over here we'll be on our honeymoon. Okay, perfect. And I don't think she has any icons that I could stick down. No. All right, so that is it for that then, I guess. So, I guess that's it for this week. I'm sure that we're going to have a fun week. I'm super excited. I'm over the moon excited right now. I feel like my nerves are starting to kick in a little bit more, and I feel just really like giddy almost, like a little kid on Christmas. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will have the Sticker Me Happy link in the description box below like I've been doing. I also always have my planner link below and a $10 off coupon if it's your first time purchasing from Erin Condren for a planner or whatever you want to get. You can use that link in the description box. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below and I will try my best to get back with you within like a day or so. You may have to give me a little more grace on the weekend because we will be busy, but typically I try to get back really quickly to you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I post a new video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye guys.